Okay, everybody, welcome back for you. It's our top of the hour weather update to let you know what is going on. So I'll give you a quick overview, and then we're going to check in with one of our reporters live in the field for us this morning. We'll get to that in just a moment. Let's talk about traffic, because the deal is that a lot of the precip is over with. And I've said this earlier, I'll repeat it again, is that you still can see a little bit of precip out there. And I would not be shocked if you saw, whether it's a little bit of some sleet, you might actually see a little bit of some snow. It's like the atmosphere is wringing itself without bringing out all the moisture possible. It's not really going to add anything to what you have out there that's accumulated though already. But let's talk traffic. This is very, very important, because cold temperatures, that's important now, and traffic also, and hoping and praying that your power stays on as well. So we're going to start things off by going into Shreveport Bossier City. This is I-220 going over the Cross Lake. One camera on the south side, one on the north side. Very little traffic, as you're able to see there right now. As far as anybody going across, it's strongly encouraged that you do not travel. So that'd be discouraged. So you do not get out there to create problems. There's one vehicle going. Let's make sure they're making it across okay. A truck following close behind. Give yourself a little bit more distance there. Now the truck's passing the vehicle in the area there where there's four-wheel drive. Driving on sleet's a little bit better than freezing rain. They're going out of my view, but though the truck's going on around. And that's when you really got to be careful too, because one vehicle get out of control and then mess it up for both vehicles there. That's one vantage point. Now let's go take a look to see another car stuck, as we're able to see there on the left-hand side of your screen. That is I-20 Traffic Street. Now normally this camera looks to the east. Now it's turned to the west. So those vehicles there are heading into Shreveport. And so cars are having to go around it with looks like the MAPS program vehicle is there. The Motorist Assistance Patrol vehicle is there to help out. Looks like some utility crews are going by as well. But that car there obviously got stuck in the slush and can't get around. So again, be patient when you are out there. Folks are out there trying to help out. And the utility crews, kudos to you all out there, the hard work, working to get the power back on. I know SWEPCO has brought in a lot of other, as far as crews into town as well to help out. I-49 traffic towards Texarkana. Again, some slow go spots there for you around Texarkana right now. For us, give yourself some time. A live look for you on Interstate 30 there on the north side of town. Well, it must be a little freeze frame shot there, because those vehicles, I'm guessing, should be moving. I'm waiting to see if the picture all of a sudden changes for me. I don't think they're sitting still, though. I think there must be a little frozen picture there going on. Now we're going to jump back down. We're going to go now to Marshall, Texas. And this is what things look like in Marshall right now for us, with the sleet-covered roadways. And then also there over in Longview, Texas as well. Roads are probably also a little bit tricky as well in areas of southeast Oklahoma. And that is where we find our own Madison Edwards, who has been there up in that area. So Madison, I guess first of all, you've been out right now, and I know you're telling me there's some snow flurries there going on. How easy is it to get around there? Is the highway department there keeping that main highway that goes through Hochatown open? Because I know that's a very important road.
Yeah, Highway 259, they are keeping it open. Right now, I had to spend about 25 minutes scraping the ice off of my car, warming it up, and even attempting to get out of my parking space. Right now, the hotel that we're staying at is plowing kind of the roadways, but not all of the area that we're at, because as you can see behind me, it's a blanket of snow, but underneath all of that is a pile of ice. It's really hard to get traction on our wheels. I know that earlier yesterday, ODOT had cleared Highway 259 and made it one single passing lane, and it worked out really, really well. The McCurtain County emergency directors that I talked to said that the northern part of the county of McCurtain County is passable. The hardest hit parts are that Broken Bow and Idabel area, the Hochatown area as well. We're actually attempting to go down to Broken Bow, down to Idabel as well after this little live hit to check out the roads more carefully and see what's going on. But we have a Toyota Corolla, not that four-wheel drive, so we're going to try to attempt to do that and see what's going on, Patrick. But it's a little helter-skelter out there at the moment. Back to you real quick.
So I have questions for you. One, I mean, you don't tell us where you're staying, but your accommodations there, the power stayed on, you're not having any issues there?
Yes, power stayed on for us. Choctaw Electric Cooperative reported about 900 outages so far. That number is down from about 1,800 as of yesterday. PSO, Public Service Company of Oklahoma, reported about 25 earlier this morning. And the linemen that came to reinforce PSO have actually been staying at the hotel we've been staying at. And it's been cool to kind of talk with them and say, hey, where are you guys from? Well, they're from Louisiana. They're from Oklahoma, they're from Arkansas, and they're helping reinforce the grid.
So, two, I've been asking a lot of people this question. Have you eaten all of your winter storm snacks?
My winter storm snacks are almost gone. Thankfully, there is a cooperative market here that we can all get by. They have pizza, they have, chicken fingers, and there's a Starbucks here. So thankfully, Nick, my cameraman, and I have been able to get some coffee and stay warm.
I mean, you guys are very fortunate. I mean, especially there where you are staying because of the fact trying to keep everything on for people and up in that area. But please be careful because I know that area very, very well. But again, it's a beautiful place to be. But, at the same time, because the scenery behind you looks absolutely amazing, but that's also a sign of all the ice that you have. So be careful, by the way, for all of your traveling that you may end up having to do. And especially if you said you're going to go down towards the town of Broken Bow coming up here just a little bit.
I'm going to try to go down to Broken Bow. We're going to maybe see if we can get to the state park of Broken Bow Lake, But if the roads aren't good, we're not going to ford it. We're going to see what we can do.
Yeah, the road, it'd be interesting to see. If you can make it there, you can get some beautiful shots up in that area. If you make it to where, the river is, where people go fly fishing. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful sights up in that area. But again, we appreciate it, Madison. You do your best, you and Nick, to stay warm. And I'm glad you have a reinforcing supply of winter storm snacks because that's what you got to make sure that you have for sure. We'll check back. We'll check back with you later on today.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Madison Edwards there for us in southeast areas of Oklahoma there. Let's go ahead and take a look at as far as radar imagery is concerned. Now, he said he's seen a little bit of some snow flurries. We're not going to be able to pick that up, typically speaking, here. Willis Knight Mega 3 live Doppler radar shows the bulk of the precipits moving on. There's some have a little wrap around. I'm not going to be shocked if you see a little bit. But I don't think we're really going to see too much more in the way of additional accumulation. So please, I cannot emphasize enough, try your best. Stay off the roads. I was just actually down the hall talking about school closures. And I know Caddo, I don't believe, has officially put out an announcement. I think there's some others. I personally cannot see how any school in the Arklatex could possibly open school for tomorrow. It's not my decision, obviously, but I can't see how they can, considering what I've seen across the area. Because I think we have there might be a few outlining situations, maybe the extreme southern part, but I think most of them, we have a mess still, and how cold it's going to be tomorrow morning as well. Current temperatures in the teens and 20s, 16 in Idabel, 23 in Carthage, 27 degrees in Shreveport, 31 in Natchitoches. Forecast high temperatures for today, probably not getting above freezing for you, and forecast low temperatures for you as well, 2 degrees DeQueen. These are your lows for tomorrow morning. So if I have a 2 there in DeQueen and a 4 in Idabel, you could get very well close to a 0 there. And let's not forget, just a little bit of a breeze, doesn't have to be much, are going to bump wind chill factors down closer to 0 for us tomorrow morning. So keep all that in mind. It is a chilly one out there for right now for sure. And high temperatures tomorrow likely not getting above the freezing mark again. Overall, your forecast for the next few days for you, 29 on your Monday, 31 Tuesday. And in case you can't see it, it's 41 on Friday, low of 29. And then that Saturday is a 29 and a 43. Okay, and so it looks like it's going to warm up this week, but man, every morning looks like it is below freezing temperatures for us. So that is how things are looking right now for us here in the area, folks. Bundle up, be safe, whether you are outside. And here's another thing for you before I wrap it up. If you're walking around your neighborhood in the street, walking down the road, the kids have been playing on bikes and stuff. Drivers, pay attention. The kids are out there having fun, doing things they don't get to normally do. But watch out for them, and for those that are in the street, watch out for the vehicles, because that car can get out of whack just like that, and we want everybody to go and be safe. Okay, we'll have another one of these for you coming up at 11 o'clock, folks. We'll see you then.